Open now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Many different designs available in your favorite color. Order yours today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Check back daily for new designs at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store.
Skinny people. Fat people already know they're fat. So stop reminding us. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Fat Guy Radio Show. Thank you so much for joining us again. And all of our live stream viewers, welcome. Welcome.
Shout out to everybody. Like,
Shout
that's
out.
a commitment
Yeah.
to come and watch us.
It sounds like I'm in a cavern right now because my old ass forgot to close the studio door.
Well,
Yes.
get your ass up and close the door.
You know it's going to take me a minute to waddle my fat ass those 3 feet.
it's going to take you a minute
do
to
it,
get
and
up.
me and DA will fill the time. Hey,
Oh.
DA.
Hey, DT.
We are
excited?
filling time. We are filling time right now.
I got something to fill it. What you
no,
think
we're
about
we're not going to talk about
the
that.
first round?
No,
of
we're not talking about it. We're filling time.
NBA.
Just
I
filling
think
time.
you're scared. That's why you don't
I'm
even
not
want to talk
scared.
about it.
Honestly-
you saw LeBron hit that three. You're like, here we go.
That three where he couldn't see.
Obviously, he could. He saw the rim.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He could see. He's the best
Yeah,
actor in the league.
he
Okay,
sold it
this
on the
should
initial.
not be in my hand.
Why is it?
I don't know, but
Did it just fall from the ceiling?
this should not be in my hand right now.
No, it
Dang.
shouldn't.
This is completely visual, folks, but I'm holding one of our studio lights. This should not be in my hand. How bad would this F up something if I turn this on right now?
Probably not
Oh,
bad.
so bad.
You
So
about to
bad. It's
turn it
messing,
on.
it's messing up your white balance.
I'm
so.
feeling a little mischievous.
Do it.
Do it.
F them cameras. F the show. Do it.
Do it.
BDB will pay for another one. They're rich. They got that PPP loan.
They got the PPP loan. They got the BDB
I'm going to
loan.
turn this light on. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be completely visual. So if you're not watching the live stream, you're SOL.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm about to stare into. Hold on,
He's
let
gonna
me-
go. He's about to go LeBron James right now.
I'm about to stare into.
That's his
never-
bad signal.
never
The
go
mayor had
full of-
that.
Right,
It puts
never
a big
go.
old hamburger in the sky.
Never go full LeBron.
Why?
And see, I try to do the bit. Okay, I'm gonna stare into the face of God.
Fat man.
Of course, you know, fat fingers can't hit the button back there.
No.
Dang, so you can't just reach around and feel
I am
for it?
having myself.
No, you can't.
I was.
You
I
can't just
was.
reach around and feel for it.
I
That
was.
was
just-
Look, my finger was on the button, and then my fat finger, like all of a sudden, the old man just said, "Arthritis. You have
Yeah.
no strength in your hand." You know why?
That's
Because
what
I'm
she said.
using my left hand. If I was using my right hand, I'd probably crush the whole light.
You probably
Probably
would.
would.
Okay, hold on. Let's try the bit again.
Oh, it works.
Oh God, I will not be able to see.
My son,
Yeah, why did you do that? I thought you were just
Please.
joking. Like,
realize that McDonald's has a new burger coming out. called
You know
the
what?
McFat.
Since this should not have since this light is not where it's supposed to be, I think I should just leave it behind me for the whole rest of the show. What do you think?
yeah, do it.
Yeah,
I
do
got a
it.
light behind me.
I don't.
There you go. We're just looking for the illusion of professionalism. You're not supposed to see stuff like that, folks.
No.
Why? That's who?
Because we're professionals. We're supposed to be professionals.
Yeah, but you have this unwritten handbook. Like, why can't you have a dormant light behind you?
It's like baseball, unwritten rules and stuff.
Yeah, like, come on. Baseball's stupid, too.
You know what the Fat Guy Radio Show handbook says? It says Fat Guy Radio Show handbook, the secret Chick-fil-A podcast menu.
Ain't no secret
Oh.
Chick-fil-A podcast menu.
It is a secret Chick-fil-A.
You never had a
podcast menu.
McBuck?
McBuck.
Only when it cost me a $5.
See, now we're talking McDonald's.
We're all over the place because I look. Number one, I'm just gonna give you a little front sale, and we probably won't get to all this on the show. Number one, I've had myself a tough week, so if I come across a little lethargic and a little out of it tonight, I'm sleep deprived.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in a fight.
Sex
You got into a fight.
I've always been sex deprived. I got into a fight, not a physical
Ooh.
fight, a
Oh,
verbal altercation.
Ooh,
my-
that's
My car is gone. I had a power outage at my house.
Oh.
and I poisoned myself.
Good stories.
All of this today on Fat Guy Radio Show.
Yeah, it's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey, America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy? Yes, we got Corey. He's bougie, yeah. And we got DJ. He never does anything. And then DA. He's lazy, and little D, yo, he's crazy. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Run it. Radio Show. Radio Show. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast, ho. Boom, let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fatnetics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by our executive producer, Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
And my co-host and your co-host, he's number 2 in the seats, but number 1 in your hearts, Doug the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And I'm your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments to our live stream, or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Use hashtag FatGuyRadioShow. We may read them on the air, so watch what you say. We may blow up your spot. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. Hey, have you stopped by the swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store? Just added the new It's My Birthday design, starting just at $21.49. It's my birthday design inspired by my yearly birthday shirt that I wear here on the show. Available in t-shirt, tank top, because it's getting warm, sweatshirt for those of you that are up north and it's still cold, and our first ever design on tie-dye. Available in men's and women's up to size 5XL. Make a statement or remind others that it's your birthday, or order one for the birthday girl or boy. The design and this design and many, many more available at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store now with more. Do the little hip hop bap 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 thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, welcome to the show, everybody, everywhere. Yeah, your boy Corey has had himself a bit of a week.
What? Hey, it sounds fun. I want to start with that altercation, though.
Okay, all right, fine.
DA loves violence.
Look, I love drama. I was telling my wife, like, there's a lot of drama going on in the world right now.
And in your house.
Yeah, and in my house. But it's not the Israel thing. I'm not touching that.
No.
I hope peace on all sides. But everything else in the world, yeah, I'm here for.
Okay, well,
I love it.
Okay, so I got into a fight.
No, an argument.
I got into it. Okay, it's a fight to me, but it was an argument.
Okay.
D-Tay probably knows this. DA, you should know this. What's the one thing, and a lot of people are this way, what's the one thing that will take Corey from 0 to 60 in a blink of an eye? The one thing.
Putting the afterburn commercial at the bottom and then putting it also in the commercial read.
No.
Not making a copy of the show notes.
No, you want to air any more of our behind the stage laundry, or you just
that's the drama I want.
You just want to keep taking the sledgehammer to the fourth wall.
There's see, they wouldn't have known it was a fourth wall if you didn't say nothing.
You had any more guesses? What would take Corey from zero to 60?
People being late. Yeah, well, that was kind of fourth wall too, huh?
No,
shoot, I got it.
That's 100% true.
Ooh, sorry. You must not like me.
Exactly. We've been trying to tell you that on the show.
Breaking the fourth wall. See, I just learned from y'all.
Well, you clearly have not learned to be on time. At least you make it to, you're late for the call times, but you've got a 95% success rate.
Yeah, don't say always. Change that up.
Okay, but the times I have been late were justifiable, like power going out.
I give that to you. However,
I've never been late outside of that.
okay, so that's one circumstance. The problem that takes me from 0 to 60 is when someone, and I'm going to speak very general because I don't want to hurt this person's feelings.
Again.
And I mean, I can't rip into, I can't, tear into their ass on this situation because they have no more ass after the tearing that I've already given them.
Are y'all really talking about me?
No,
No.
Oh.
I'm not talking about you. So here's your circumstances, DA, is a little different. What sends me from 0 to 60 and makes me blow my stack is when we prearrange a time and then you not only don't show up when you agreed to show up, but you tell me you're going to be late after the time that we agreed to show up.
I know exactly who this is.
Okay. So what caused the big blowout is that me and this other individual who had this agreed upon time that was specially arranged to accommodate this individual. When that individual showed up late, and then not 1 minute, not 2 minutes, 15 minutes late.
Oh.
And when that individual discovered that I had an attitude, that individual had the nerve to be upset at me
Interesting.
for having an attitude.
Jamila, shut the kids up! I'm on the show!
I don't know what that was, but
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna let it ride. I was
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
step
because
on
my
it.
kids are in the background making all these noises and everything. I just
Jesus.
had to get her to shut them up real quick.
Yeah.
I'll let mine just go.
It's called Benadryl. But
Oh, we know.
But at least DT, you're attempting to create the illusion of greatness. So this individual that I had this blowout with was late, and was mad at me for being mad at him or her for being late, and somewhat attacked me
Wow.
for the fact that I had an attitude
I like this person already.
for them being late. Now, here's the thing.
Wow.
I never make anyone wait. If you are a long-standing listener of this show, you know for a fact that has been my stance for eternity. I don't make people wait. I find value in someone else's time. Now, has there been circumstances where people have had to wait for me? Yes. Just like with DA, there have been circumstances. However, I go all out to make sure that I never have anybody waiting for me. Therefore, it's only fair that I have that same expectation of other people.
I don't agree,
See,
but keep going.
Yeah. I would like to say I make people wait because I am the Alpha and the Omega, the ending and the beginning. So
Indian in the beginning.
The
ending-
Indian.
I said ending.
You
No, he said Indian.
I did not
in the
say
beginning.
Indian. Okay.
4 ears heard what you said.
3. I heard Indian and the beginning.
Okay. And when we listen to the show back, I just speak really fast. We know that. And I said the ending and the beginning.
Yeah, I know you speak fast, but you said the Indian in the
No,
beginning.
the ending and the beginning.
That time you did because you
No,
made sure
I
to
said it
enunciate.
all 3 times. The ending and the beginning.
I don't believe that, as I
The
don't believe
ending
Corey.
and the beginning. Anyways, the show starts when I start.
Yeah, and honestly, look, I expect people to laugh at everything I say, and because I laugh at everything people say. Now, is that fair for me to expect people to laugh at me? No.
DA,
You
that's
can't
totally
expect-
that's something totally different.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, because I'm talking about a value of time. There is one thing in this world you cannot get back, but if you give it, it's the most
Virginity.
precious thing. That's true. However, you cannot get back time.
Food that you ate.
You can get
can't
that.
give-
You can
you
get
can't give that back.
You can
It's
get
not
it
the
back.
same. It's not the same.
It-
It is not the same.
That's for
If I eat it and I poop it out, it's not the same as when I eat it.
I didn't
And
say
if
all
I
that,
vo-
you nasty
if,
MF.
if I throw it up, it's not the same as when I ate it.
What you
You
talking
can't get that
about?
back.
I'm just talking about making it again.
It's not the same.
Oh my god.
It's
you
not the
can't.
same.
You cannot get time back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
I
can
mean,
though.
No, you can't.
Quantum physics and string theory proves that we are
Jesus,
always
mercy,
living
Lord,
in a.
have mercy. I don't,
I'm just
I can't.
saying. I'm just
I can't, I
saying.
cannot.
We
So
we are always constantly replaying time. I exist in another multiverse. There's an infinite amount of me reliving the same moments that I have with slight tweaks and turns and everything. Like that's string theory.
Mhm.
There's endless possibilities of what's going on, and we're always living in a constant loop.
Thank you, Doc Brown. So
Reincarnation.
when someone makes me wait, I take it as the biggest insult. I really do. It's the biggest insult for me. Now, this may be a problem with me. I don't know. But here's the thing. You know what? It's a problem with me, and I own it. I own that it's a problem with me. But everybody that I work with, everybody that's involved with me, everyone that's part of my life knows this about me. Now, if it's just somebody that I'm meeting for the first or second time, I'm not going to put that expectation on them. But if it's someone that I've known for years, they should mother effing know good GD well that making Corey late, when you do encounter him, he's going to have an attitude.
Yeah, what does Goblin Donuts have to do with this, though?
I had an attitude.
Oh, okay.
And then what made it worse is
Oh,
that
it got worse?
this individual doubled down on it and tried to call me out for my attitude.
I do need more context.
I
Like,
cannot give you any more
I know
context.
all the context.
What-
Just the way the story was laid out, me knowing Corey's personal life, I know exactly what happened,
Okay.
how it happened,
Uh-huh.
and what the context is of this. And I know this individual, and I know how this individual probably poked the bear about it. Like, how are you going to be upset with me when, like, I told you, and then Corey's like, no, you told me after the fact that you were already late. So you were late when you told me you were going to be late. You didn't preemptively tell me, hey, running late, and then I know not to be upset. You waited until we were supposed to be at this time, told me you were late, and then proceeded to be an extra 15 minutes late on top of you being late already.
Okay.
And then you're upset with me for being a little perturbed?
Were you there? You were there.
I feel like I was there.
That's clearly exactly what happened.
Since you don't want to lay out any more details, please allude. You said if it's somebody that knows, I'm going to assume that you've known this person for a while.
Quite some time.
So, and you've been out with this person before to meet you or whatever.
Quite some time.
Has that person ever been late?
Yes. Always.
Then
It's consistent with that person. I know it is.
Then that is on you, fat guy.
That person was
because
late when
you
I
shouldn't
had a
have
previous
those-
engagement with that person.
shouldn't have any
and I went to that
expectations.
person's place of business.
And I'd be mad too. I'd be mad. I'd be like, bruh, you know how I am. Get over it. I'm late. I'm here though. So no. You should know how they are too.
And I do know how this person is. And the fact that
Question though, before you go.
Sure, go right ahead.
Am I correct in my assumption of the person who it is?
Yes, you are absolutely correct.
Okay.
DT, you were so correct. We should probably go get carne asada fries after the show.
Oh yes, definitely know who this person is.
And I know who it is too.
So here's the thing, DA.
Mhm.
This individual is habitually
Mhm.
untimely. Okay. And
Mhm.
I habitually have an attitude for the untimeliness.
Mhm.
What I don't get is the double down of the cross attitude about my attitude.
They had time that day.
This individual clearly,
I got time today.
this individual knows that I'm late for something that has to do with Corey. He's gonna have an attitude. So there's one way to get Corey's attitude calmed down.
Shy away from it.
Yeah, don't poke the bear. I'll come out of it eventually. I'm an Aries. I will eventually come out of it. But when you want to double down on it and give me additional attitude because of my attitude, you are about to experience the wrath of the fat ass. And that's exactly what I did. And DT, knowing the individual that I'm talking about, you do realize, DT, that I attacked to the point where this person most likely felt this big.
Yeah.
And now here's the kicker, folks. I don't allow people that I don't revere or respect to get me to that level. I have to have a level of respect, a level of love for you in order to allow you to get me to that point. So if I don't go to that level with you and I just brush it off, that's me really saying I don't give an S about anything we got going on. I can care less if it happened. I can care less if it doesn't. But if and DT knows this, if you get an emotional spark out of me, it's because I actually do care for you.
Oh, you care for me a lot.
I must be damn near, you probably aren't breaking the law, DA, because I get so pissed off at you. There's a good chance that you have 2 wives. Me being one.
So you my side bitch.
I am your side bitch.
Corey doesn't get mad at me. And the reason why Corey doesn't get mad at me is because I can see when he is in a funk or if he is already upset, even if it has nothing to do with me, or if it has something to do with me, I steer away from it. I don't let Corey get to that level.
DT is very good at either diffusing or escaping. He knows when the fat guy is about to get to that. Another person that was very good at that was my previous executive producer, Flypto. He was very good at knowing and reading the room. And there have been times where he's cleared the room. Now, I don't want people to say, "Oh, Corey's some effing monster."
A diva.
No,
a diva. A diva.
I am nowhere near a diva.
You's a mother effing diva, bro.
I am not a
You
diva.
really are.
Okay, Whitney Houston.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
give
have
people the bell.
nothing. Don't make me. I can't hit that note. I'd pass the F out.
Close one more door.
I don't want to hurt anymore.
Stay in my arms if you dare.
Must I imagine you there?
Don't walk away from me.
Don't walk away from me.
Don't you dare walk away from me.
'Cause I have nothing.
'Cause I pooped my food.
So DA, yes, I revere you. Yes, I am Doug too. And I must love you. If you push me to that point and you get an emotion out of me, it's because I do care and I want you to do better.
Oh, you sound like my high school basketball coach.
But this particular
And you still sat on the bench.
But this particular situation, I'm sorry. The dragon was awoken and he breathed fire. And then you want to talk about being a consummate professional? Still went on with what we had to do afterwards.
And he wasn't in his feelings either.
Probably.
That individual was in their feelings.
Will you ever see them again?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've patched. I
Yeah,
won't say patched things up. We've moved on.
Okay.
We've moved on.
If there's one thing about Corey, is he doesn't hold grudges unless he holds grudges.
Yeah.
And if he holds a grudge, you are dead to him at that moment.
Yeah, it's over. There's
He
no
holds a grudge. He holds a grudge like he holds a chicken wing.
Yeah.
Death Con 5.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, more fun and more thrills. Remember, folks, here on Fat Guy Radio Show, my pain is your entertainment. We'll be right back after this on Fat Guy Radio Show. I wasn't even ready for the break. I'm throwing it to break and I wasn't ready. All right, so we got 30 more seconds here. All right, now we're ready. All right, we'll be right back after this on Fat Guy. Son of a bitch.
That's a show tell.
Let me
Fat guy,
tell
son
you
of a
about
bitch.
the app Doug the DA Andrew.
Is it porn?
No, it's not porn. It's close to porn. It's us.
Oh, that's better than porn.
There's an app that we have, the Fat Guy Radio Show app, available in the Apple Store.
In the Apple Store?
In the Apple Store, not the Orange Store, the Apple Store.
Okay, I was going to go to the banana store.
No, the Apple Store. And our app is where you can get every show that we've ever recorded. I mean, people use iTunes, people use other apps, but Fat Guy Radio Show app is a direct link right to us so you can hear our shows uninterrupted on your iPhone or iOS device.
All right, slow down. the Strawberry Store, I can go to Skinny Guy Podcast and listen to everything.
No, it's the Apple Store, and you go to FatGuyRadioShow.com/app, and boom, bam, it directs you to your app store, and you can download our app. It's at a cost that even you can afford.
What is that, like $2?
No, it's free.
Free is my favorite number.
The free Fat Guy Radio Show app, ladies and gentlemen, download it today for your iOS device, and you can get our show on the go wherever you are, and it's CarPlay compatible.
CarPlay?
CarPlay.
Next level.
Fat Guy Radio Show app.
I'm on it.
Are you?
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by Walmart. I wanted to spotlight a Walmart item, and I totally forgot it on my kitchen counter. You know how I was raving about those Amy's vegetarian pizzas.
Yes, I do remember.
Well, I got an Amy's vegetarian lasagna.
What?
And tried, it's frozen, and tried that. And normally frozen lasagna just doesn't fly. But I don't know what it is about this brand, Amy. It's all organic, all natural. And I enjoyed it today, and I really wanted to bring the box in and give it a good plug. But it's the Amy's brand vegetable lasagna, all organic. Yes, they are, higher priced than, your Tostinos and your Red Barons, but it's a very good quality for being a frozen dish, and I really enjoyed it. And I got it at Walmart, and I did it through the Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. So shop today and save. We all shop Walmart when we do, and when we do, we start at FatGuyRadioShow.com. So, all right, welcome back to the show. Whoa. The boys were having a conversation over text message during the break, and of course, DT, I wish you wouldn't have told him because he has diarrhea of the tongue.
I hold water.
No, you
He's
don't.
not going to, and if he does, you can punish me. But
No, he shouldn't have said that, Corey. I'll tell you,
know.
he shouldn't have said that.
No,
I know
that part.
But yeah, no, I trust DA. DA can keep a secret when needed.
Okay, okay. Trusting DA, that makes one of us.
I'll take it. I'm a very trustworthy dude. A lot
He's
of people
halfway there.
I know, right? A lot of people come to me with their issues and secrets because they know I'm gonna hold it. I ain't gonna tell nobody
Unless you can get something out of it.
I don't believe that
if
for
it comes to your
second.
gain.
You know
if it comes
what?
to gain for DA, I'm sure he'll let secrets fly.
Nah.
You know what? I think I actually agree with him because how many times, DT, have we had the conversation with DA about trying to find things in his everyday life to bring here to the show?
Oh, that is true.
And he just doesn't do it. Now
that uptight.
That may be because nothing's happening in his life,
Not at all. Nothing at all.
or
IRS.
lies.
or it's just all lies. One thing that I wish he would do
Iris.
is give the show at least half the publicity on his social media that he's been giving this damn Doja coin. I mean, just half of it. I mean, if we just had just a little
How
bit.
much was I talking about Dogecoin?
All of your damn stocks and stuff like that, DA, you were flooding
First
and
of all,
ejaculating all over social media, and not one thing had to do with Fat Guy Radio Show, the brand we're all trying to build. That's another thing that pissed me off this week, DA. You think I was going to give you a list of stuff that pissed me off, and you weren't going to be on it?
I thought I was number one on it.
No, you're
but
number
before
one.
I do that, I'm going through my Facebook. I see me resharing the show. What?
Oh.
I don't see nothing about Dogecoin.
Oh, what about your Twitter? What
Oh,
about
that-
your Instagram?
Now, my Twitter is sacred to me, and I'm not saying that.
Oh,
No. No. Okay, let me keep going because when we were still
ahead and take
what
that
was
foot out
that
of your
thing
mouth.
on Twitter that we were doing?
What
The Periscope. Every single Periscope, I retweeted that with the ease.
Periscope.
Every single Periscope, I retweeted that with the ease. It hit my account. Once we went live, I retweeted it. So again, look,
Oh, okay. I was trying to remember what Periscope was. So that's Twitter Live, right?
No, it was a whole
No,
different thing, but
yeah,
it was
it was
like linked to
dude,
Twitter.
you don't remember we used to stream on Twitter live?
That's what I just said.
No, but it's called Periscope.
But Periscope was just okay. I hear you clucking, big chicken. Continue.
Yeah, so no. I share stuff. But with Twitter though, look, that's where I'm getting off all my BS. I free fire my BS. Okay? I don't want people to take me serious on Twitter. That's why a lot of times I can't mix it because they're like, oh, this idiot is just retweeting some BS. I'm not even gonna look at it. I don't want it to be the show, but on my Facebook, that's my professionalism. That's my face.
Your likes on your Twitter post speak against everything you just said.
What likes? Oh, what world are you in, Corey?
So the likes
on Twitter.
So the crazy crap that you do post on Twitter.
Let me go to Twitter real quick.
Get some type of
him on his
some
BS.
level of interaction.
My likes
now I will
Twitter.
say I will say this. I am not counting in family pictures and things like that. I'm not counting that in. I'm talking about all this damn post about stocks
crypto, and it's not stocks.
Crypto.
It's crypto.
I don't care what it is, Elon.
I know you don't care.
I don't care, Elon. It's not going to be real. If I want to go on a freaking financial roller coaster, I'll just go down to the U.S. stock exchange. Same damn world. You guys just gave it a cool name, crypto. Why don't you call it what it is? It's a scammo.
You sound like Elon now. You sound like Elon now. But nah, come on, Corey.
But if
Come
you
on, man.
posted on social media just a fraction of how much you've been posting about crypto within the last week, we might have more than 4 or 5 people listening to this show.
Yeah, a fourth wall, dude.
All
How you
right.
hit the number exact?
I'm tired of looking at his Twitter because it's a little depressing.
It is.
Why? Why is my
Because of the
Twitter
like
depressing?
because of the like count. That's all I was looking at was a like count.
What are y'all looking at?
No. Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? The reason why his like count the reason why
That's
his
what your
like count
girlfriend
is the reason why his like count is depressing to me is because I'm all the way at May 17th. That's just it. And I only see one like on one post. All the rest have 0 likes.
So I don't know what Corey's smoking. I don't
Now
know.
there
what
was
I don't know what he's smoking.
there was a post that I found on his timeline.
Well, in that one like that I got, what did it say? It was probably about the Lakers.
No, it was Percolator is a new crypto. It's a new crypto.
It has something to do with cryptocurrency.
I love
doesn't it?
crypto.
It has
I love
something-
crypto. What
I
can
wish
say?
you loved this
there
show as
was
much
one-
as you love crypto.
There was one post that did have 11.5 thousand likes, but it was a retweet.
It was a
So then I
retweet.
was like, that's not
That
even
doesn't
his.
count.
Exactly. But all the rest are all
yeah.
just literally
DA.
zeros or one like.
Yeah.
DA,
Depressing.
it's up to us. It's up to us. DT won't
He
do
has
it.
social media. He obviously has Twitter.
His
You're not
Twitter
on
is-
his light skin ass.
His Twitter is dead.
I
So
don't
is
put-
mine.
Along with
post
his
anything on
Facebook
Twitter.
is dead.
So you're saying I can post nothing, or I can post everything about the show?
No, I'm just saying sprinkle in something about the show every once in a while. That's all I'm saying.
And then every once in a while, I do a repost.
every once in a while,
onto
just
my
sprinkle.
story.
Don't do it now, but just every once in a while, just
Oh,
sprinkle
how
something
you
in.
know me?
Or DA, I
'Cause
don't
you're
know.
like me.
And the fact that you and DA, you should see the science because on the Fat Guy Radio Show Twitter, when I'm just Benny streams,
Yeah, you do goggle them.
right? What am I doing it on? I'm not doing it on Corey Blazer's Twitter. I'm doing it on Fat Guy Twitter.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
so you're saying to log into Fat Guy Twitter
No, I'm saying that when
and like my post, and so I have more than 0.
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck
the
is
heck
bothering me?
You do look like Uncle Carl. You do. You said that. I was like, oh, I see it. Hey, you remember it? Was that the episode he was trying to get into that little car? That was.
Did you just call me Carl Winslow?
I did. Uncle Carl. I see it. Now that you said that, I see it. I would have not related you to Carl Winslow if you did not do that.
You know what, DA? I'm not even going to get upset about that.
I know, because you just did your 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And you're a cop.
Harken back to the beginning of the show.
Aw.
Okay.
I
DA.
don't care. I don't care.
Why
You don't have to press it. I just
No,
wanted to
you
say
know
it.
my OCD means I got to dig it out.
Well, I got another like.
Bay 7.
Oh, it's 3.
I don't care.
I just did the short one. DA, all I'm asking is that you just sprinkle in a little bit when you post Dogecoin or
Doge.
or douche. I don't care. when you post in your Flypto currency,
Flypto, I like that.
when you're posting all of that stuff about your cryptic currency, just, sprinkle something in about Fat Guy.
I got you, Fat Guy. I'm gonna start promoting us on my Twitter.
See, now I think you're going to do it egregiously.
I just did one egregiously right now.
See, that doesn't.
It counts though. It counts though.
It does not.
It counts. It really does.
DA, you just tweeted out live on the show, what's this S?
I said, watch this S. Yeah.
Watch or what?
I said, watch.
What's watching this?
You
guy?
said what? This S. WHAT. You're asking, like, what the hell is this? You're part of what this is.
So
What?
maybe somebody will click it. I meant to say watch, but see, you got me so flustered.
Why
You
did
got
you
me
want to
s-
wash it?
Corey, you got me so flustered that I had to type it in a quickness. And I just messed up.
That's
You act like
why
you
I-
don't have typos up the ass.
Oh, I typo all the time, but here's
okay,
the thing.
so don't be mad at me.
If you wouldn't have tried to tweet egregiously in the moment and you did it authentically with meaning, like you do all of your cryptocurrencies, you wouldn't have made the typo error. So now all the people that you think don't look at your Twitter are looking at your Twitter and looking at your faces of the book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where most of your likes are coming in, is on your faces of the book.
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I repost the show.
But
At least he didn't go Facebook Live during the show.
Okay, well, that's Little D, and Little D don't do that no more ever since I stabbed him in the ribs after he did that.
Yeah, he slid. I remember that day.
He had to learn.
And he doubled down.
And he's my little brother, and I love it, and he doubled down because he did it again the next time. And you know what, DA? Look around. Where he at?
DJing somewhere.
He's another mother effer that ruined my damn week. He can't keep a laptop running to save his life.
Oh,
Dang, he destroyed his DJing laptop.
He didn't well, okay, according to him,
Fourth wall.
according to Lil D, yes, Lil D, I know you listening to this. I'm about to tear your draws like I did when he called me on the phone conferencing another DJ friend of his, thinking that I was gonna let this slide and go over like, Lil D was all innocent. Hell to the no, man.
Wait, he three-wayed you?
He three-wayed me. It ain't the first time.
But like without your
with your
consent,
brother?
he didn't tell you?
No,
No.
he told me first. My little brother, no. He told me
Okay.
first, and he said, "Can I merge these?" And I'm like, "Go ahead. I'm gonna be the smallest one in the merge, but go ahead and let's merge it together."
You ain't the smallest one in anything.
Thank you, DA. Appreciate it. Glad
Even if
you're
you hopped
here.
in the ocean.
So he
Orca status.
so there was this incident for those that don't know, I had my connections had a laptop rebuilt from a little brother. He had a laptop built from a brother because he was struggling with it. Not only I may have did it for a little selfish reasons because he uses that same laptop to connect to the show when he does when he is able to do the show. So I may have been a little selfish because I was tired of him having technical issues. But we had this laptop built out. Used my connection to build the laptop out. A couple of weeks ago, according to Little D, it magically, mysteriously fell. Now, for anybody that owns a MacBook or any type of Mac products, you can drop these things and pick them up and they seem fine.
Yeah.
They love on you. You probably think they're performing better. But then at any given moment,
Mm-hmm.
that Mac says,
Yeah.
I'm out.
well, his Mac decided to say in the middle of one of his DJ gigs.
Dang, he ain't get paid.
And he calls me in a panic. And I'm not going to, it's a technique that we do. Okay, I'll tear his draws. It's a technique that we do where he calls me so that the people that are around him think he's on the phone with his technician trying to resolve the issue that just happened, knowing damn well it was his fault.
Oh, he's smart.
He's very smart. And I play along with him, and he's bitching and he's crying, and I'm being a big brother and I'm listening to him, even though on the other side of the phone, I'm just sitting there rubbing my head like, here we go again.
I hope it wasn't at a wedding.
It wasn't at a wedding. Thank God it was not at a wedding. Because at a wedding, he probably would have needed, police escorts to get out of there. Because
Yeah.
Bridezilla probably would have tried to castrate the little boy.
Yeah.
But
My
never-
wife would have told me to kill somebody.
But nevertheless, I got his laptop from him. My technician, our show's technician, has a laptop. But in the midst of that, I've been trying to work on the programming issue that he has because he's a DJ and he creates these crates of music that are according to genre and set for certain events and stuff like that. And those of you that are not in the DJ game, you probably don't understand that. But however, Little D has over 100,000 songs in these crates, in these playlists. But he created them outside of his DJ software.
Ooh.
Okay.
He created them in iTunes. Now his DJ software talks to iTunes, but
Which is okay, but
when his hard drive or his laptop fails, I can retrieve his DJ software, but then I also have to retrieve this massive iTunes library and try to remerge them back together because the last thing that we want to do is have him start all over. We're talking about 4 or 5 years of libraries.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I've been trying my best to figure that software out. Now, because I'm clearly a snob and I don't like to lose, I figured it out.
Yeah.
But it took a lot more time to do, which is something that I didn't have these last couple of weeks because I've been COVID testing because I have to work in the red zone in downtown Phoenix.
Ooh, nice end in front cell.
I'm not going to
So,
front sell it because I'm tired of bitching. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back with Phoenix popping. I'm done.
Sure.
I'm done bitching about this.
Oh, but the show is always so good when you bitch, because if you ain't bitching, you ain't breathing.
I know, and God damn it, I've been taking some deep breaths today. Because I'm breathing. My little brother ruined my life. Had me up till 1 o'clock in the morning trying to read this. I know all about his software now, in and out, because my OCD, it just doesn't apply to cleanliness and organization. It also applies to the fact that once I start something, I have to finish it. I can't stop.
Oh,
And
Glad I had
Aisha
that
Curry left me on red on Instagram.
You DM'd her?
I tagged her in my post because I had ordered some of her cookware. And
And you wanted the repost to the story.
I just wanted her to say thumbs up or thank you or something or a heart. No, it just says, I roll up to Instagram, I look in it because it shows up in your messages, and it just says seen.
you saw it.
Well, at least you're seen. At least she told you you're seen.
Her and Justin Bieber both left me on scene.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Tony Baker left me on scene.
I can't get no satisfaction. No matter how hard I try.
I don't know that song.
I can't get no satisfaction. You don't know that song?
No
DJ?
matter how hard I try,
All right,
I
well,
try.
Meet me at the studio after. Yeah, make a special trip up to the studio after the show, and I'll play that song for you.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with Phoenix Poppin' with Doug the DA Andrew right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What does that spell?
Spotify.
Spotify. And guess who's on Spotify?
Joe Rogan.
I am.
Oh, Fat Guy.
Fat Guy Radio Show's on Spotify.
How much money did we get? The 200 million?
Man, we haven't even crested 200 people. We need to tell people about the fact that Fat Guy Radio Show is on the Spotify app.
Can we watch for free?
No, you can't really see the show on Spotify, but you can hear the show on Spotify. And what's so cool about the Spotify app, it's built into some cars, into the in-dash navigation system. It has Spotify, so people can hear us when they're out on the road, when they're taking their road trips, when they're driving their family around the city. Fat Guy Radio Show is on Spotify. So all you got to do is go to Spotify and look for Fat Guy Radio Show and add us to your favorites.
That sounds fancy. I'm going to go right now and add us to our favorites.
You ain't got Spotify.
I do, though. Somebody got to listen to Joe Rogan.
This isn't a Joe Rogan ad. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, DA.
Why do you keep talking about Joe Rogan? This is about Fat Guy Radio Show.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What's that spell?
You missed the I, but Spotify.
Add us to your favorites on Spotify. That Guy Radio Show is on Spotify.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
Welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere. At the Home Depot, you get free delivery on grills, $3.99 and up. It is the summer here in Arizona, even though the calendar may not say it's summer. It's summer. I mean, I walk outside and it's so hot, all I sweat is ragu sauce. And ragu would go really good on some chicken on your new Home Depot grill.
Yes.
Professional. Home Depot features Weber grills, Traeger grills, Masterbit grills, and more. You know what I really want to get from the Home Depot? I want one of those, I call them sidewalk grills. Because you know those really nice grills that Home Depot always has sitting on their sidewalks outside their stores? I want a sidewalk grill, but DT, I also want a smoker.
Ooh.
Now, smokers require something that I don't have a lot of, and that's patience.
Nah.
You know, because smokers aren't microwaves. You're talking, 10 hours plus to get some good. But, man, there ain't nothing better than some smoked brisket.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Home Depot has smokers, and you can grab one. And when you do, if you decide to, start through the Home Depot banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com, because that's what I'm going to do. Home Depot, how doers get more done. All right, welcome back to the show. For those of you that are just joining us on our live stream, I'm your host, Corey Blaze. That's Doug the DA Andrew right there. And that's Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
What's good?
Someone asked me why I did. My eyes went cross-eyed when I was looking at the video feed. Sorry. Someone asked me, why do you always introduce the guys like that? Well, there's a system behind that. So
radio.
When I say hi, I'm Corey Blaze, you are hearing my voice. And when I say Doug the DA Andrew, I pause and he says,
holla,
which allows you to hear his voice. And when I say our executive producer, Daniel D.T. Taylor, he says,
what's good?
And you hear his voice. So when we start talking over each other later, you know who's talking.
Exactly, because when we start talking, we just be talking and we just be talking.
That
was your cue to be talking over each other.
I know, I totally missed it, which is fine by me.
I caught it, but I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Of course, because you never want to do anything.
I did, DA, before we get to what's Phoenix popping, I didn't get to the fact that I poisoned myself.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What did you do?
I want to hear about you almost dying.
Okay, so I don't want to, I'm just going to go in. Okay. There's this drink that I've fallen in love with during the pandemic, and it's called GT's Kombucha.
Okay.
Oh, Kombucha.
Okay, and it's kombucha tea, and they're very delicious, but GT's kombucha teas have expiration dates.
Okay.
Oh.
GT's kombucha have active enzymes in them, live enzymes in them to help with gut health. You know? And I showed my doctor this GT's kombucha. He started drinking GT's kombucha after he looked into it, and he says, Corey, with you not being exposed to a lot of people right now and, constantly masking and being extra safe, we want to make sure that your immune system and stuff like that stays at a high level. So he signed off on and approved me drinking GT's kombucha. Well, I happen to have some GT's kombucha. I buy them in the case of 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it was 5 days after the expiration date.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I drank it. Not only did I drink it, GT's kombucha is supposed to be consumed very cold because of the active cultures.
You drank it lukewarm?
I let half the bottle get lukewarm and then I downed it.
Wow. Okay, well, yeah, that's on you.
It's all on me. It's not GT's kombucha at all. My gut is barely starting to get back to normal.
So what happened? What were the side effects?
The side effects was, have you ever taken a laxative and that pressure and feeling of your intestines over being activated? You know that feeling?
That's when I eat any kind of dairy. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine that resulting. How can I say this? Sorry for anybody that's listening to this while you're eating. You have that reaction going on in your gut and in your intestines, but then yet there is no exit strategy being executed.
Oh,
so you're in constant bubble guts.
So you had a what is it called? A backed up volcano.
And the thing is that it wasn't even constipation. What it was is that it was
No, I'm saying because it didn't release all the gases, it was just backing up. It was a gassy volcano that would just keep going. You were feeling the eruption about to, but no eruption came.
Yep.
And it would just
constant bubble guts. And that was 3 days ago. And today is the first day that I finally feel it at the bottom. You know, at the bottom, at the end, I'm on the tail end of it. But yeah,
all the sediments.
do not drink GT's kombucha after it expires, and do not let it go room temperature. It's all on me. Like I said, I poisoned myself.
Or another way to avoid all that is just don't drink TG kombucha.
No, it's a good tea. I like it.
I mean, but 5 days after expiration is not gonna kill you.
It didn't kill me, but you know what? It just made me feel horrible. I did actually on the first night, actually the next morning, after I drank it the next morning, it hit. And I knew that there was something that just wasn't right.
Yeah.
How much of that is just in your mind, though?
A lot.
I
And then
don't like to drink the kombucha. I like to drink the chocha.
The chocha. And then that night,
I like to eat the chocha.
I actually developed a slight fever because my body went into defense mode.
Ooh, fight or flight.
Because I had those enzymes that were most likely dead that I introduced into me. It just threw my gut all out of whack. Everything's back to normal now, but you know, I'm on the tail end of it. But man,
well, because it takes your body longer to self heal. Because most people will get over that in like a day and a half at the most.
Yeah,
it takes longer for your body to do that because you have more body.
Thank you, DT. It almost felt like
This is the fact.
It almost felt like food poisoning without the.
It was food poisoning without any of the up, downs, or bottoms.
Yeah, the up, downs, or bottoms. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So.
And you probably didn't take a Tums or any KO peptide or anything.
Honestly, with those type of things, you don't want to add more chemicals in there because because what's happening is your body's already building the natural chemicals to combat that. So if you're adding more chemicals on top of that, it might throw your natural pH off to where your body's like, nah, bro. And it becomes like super.
It becomes longer.
Yeah, because at that point now your body's really trying to regulate the acids within your stomach.
And I didn't want to do anything else because I only had a slight, like normal body temperature is 98.6. My body temperature was like 99.1.
That's not a fever.
Yeah, you know, it's not 98.6, so it's very, but that
exactly.
But when you have a temperature like that, that's just your body saying, hey,
heating,
we're working in there, bro.
Yeah, your body heats up naturally to kill off viruses and stuff, but it's not actually a fever until it hits 100.4.
Yeah,
and that's when it's
a fever.
Medically considered a fever.
Yeah, I was at 99.1 because, you know, another one of my things that I bought during the pandemic was that, you know, point and gun temperature thingy. I was shooting myself all night the other night.
I got one of those too. I always point it at my crotch. That thing is always at 103.
Oh, so your thermometer measures as well. All right. Do we have time to get into Phoenix Poppin'? Or do we need to take an early break?
We can take an early break.
My clock is screwed.
Minutes.
That's another thing. The clock in the studio is all screwed up.
Is it telling the temperature again?
Yeah, according to the clock in the studio, it is January 24th, 2018 at 10:36 in the morning.
Ghetto ass studio.
Thank you, DA. All right, let's take well, now we got to take a break, so let me slide over here to the
1,036 degrees outside.
1,036 degrees outside. It's 1,036 degrees.
That's a fever.
In my pants. All right. We'll be back with Phoenix Poppin' right here on Fat Guy Radio Show.
My penis popping.
Hello, everybody. You might not know who I am, but my uncle is the star of this show, and my daddy is on this show. So yes, I'm talking about Uncle Corey and my daddy, DJ Little D. Now I'm doing this commercial to tell you to tell all your friends to listen to the show and buy the bonus show, Afterbird. Now I'm only 10 years old, so I can't buy the bonus show. But you are old enough to buy the bonus show, so why don't you just buy it? Don't all big people have all the money? It just makes sense. So go to FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterbird and subscribe. I promise you, if you do, I'll tape another commercial, because who doesn't like a cute little girl's voice on the radio? And sorry my sister was making all that noise.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button? I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
Fat Guy Radio Show. Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
Welcome back to the show, everyone, everywhere. Are you tired of being the lame one of your friend group? Tired of being called weird? Well, do I have the product for you? Ron Biggle here to tell you about the hottest show available, Afterburn. Your friend will bust a gut and split a seam as you win their hearts with Afterburn. It's edgy, raw, and uncut. It's better than Coke off a hooker's ass. For only $3 to listen and $8 to watch, you can be bigger than Corey Blaze's fat ass. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Afterburn. It's not dinner that's burning. Afterburn. That's no VD. Afterburn. What's burning your biscuits? Afterburn. It's hotter than hell. FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Yo, biscuits. And here's a little front sale before we get into Phoenix Poppin'. One thing that you'll hear on Afterburn, and we never do this, I got this topic ready to go.
Ooh.
Men that need to sack up now.
Ooh. How you number one on your own list?
I'm coming after you, you punk ass married men.
Ooh.
DA? Got something to tell us?
Come
You
at
know
me.
what? Believe it or not, I don't think DA fits into that category.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I don't think DA.
I don't fit in the married man. A married man don't fit in the category.
You don't fit into the sackless married man.
Oh, okay.
I've just had front sale. I've just had a whole lot of conversations with a whole lot of married men that are married to women that are just absolutely invalidating their existence.
Oh.
And we're going to talk about it on Afterburn. So if you want to hear it, subscribe now. Or if you're already a subscriber, enjoy it. And if you are an elite member, you're going to get it this Saturday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the segment that is besweeping the nation, and I don't know what it is, but every time we decide to do this, I have to go potty. It's time for the segment that everybody loves so much in Copenhagen, Denmark. It's Phoenix Poppin'.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up? What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix?
Hey,
All right, DA, take it away.
this one's for DT.
Good.
Ooh.
Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver on the 51-win season. I finally got it right. Phoenix Suns owner Robert Sarver has a complicated history with the franchise fan base, and he was the first one to joke about his past faults. I finally got it right, Sarver told Arizona Sports Burns and Gambo on Monday. We did a rebuild, and geez, I wish we could have saved about 4 years there. For those of you who don't know, because this isn't a sports podcast by any means, the Suns finished the 2020-21 regular season with a 51-21 record, which, correct me if I'm wrong, that's their best record in years, probably since Steve Nash was around.
Yes.
DT, was he being serious?
No, he is being serious, and what he got right this time is what he had wrong all before. He picked the right general manager.
Okay, James Jones.
And that general manager helped him get the right coach. Also, both the manager and coach said, let us handle the team. You handle the finances. Robert Sarver usually has a very direct say in what happens in basketball day-to-day operations, and he relinquished the reins a lot this past season and a lot last season, and that is what projected us upwards.
Okay.
Because he was making a lot of wrong choices and was like, no, I want this, I want it this way. Because he didn't this time, we actually got to see what happens and he came off a pocket and was actually dealing out money.
Okay.
So
So everything he said is what he said. Sometimes I've gotten them right, and sometimes I've gotten them wrong. Sarver said of hiring GMs and coaches. As I said, I'm blessed to have James and Monty. The three of us work together really well, and they work together well, and they're just both very good at what they do.
Yep.
So, okay, I was coming into this hating, like he was trying to take all the credit. But, you know, what you're saying, I guess, yeah, the owner is ultimately in charge of putting the GM there, and then the GM puts the rest of the pieces there.
Yeah.
So,
and with him being so hands-on prior to this season, he finally got it right by realizing, I don't know jack diddly squat about basketball. I'm going to leave it to you guys. And he let them do their job, and they did their job.
So he got it right by stepping back.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah. That's been Phoenix Poppin'. Dead. What else you got, Phoenix Poppin'?
Hey. 22 people rescued after roller.
Boo. You gotta wait till he's done singing.
Why'd you just call me Corey? 22 people rescued after roller coaster stalls at Castles and Coasters in Phoenix.
Why is Castles and Coasters still open?
Because people keep going.
Why do people keep going there? That place is
fun.
trash.
And fire marshals apparently need something to do.
That place is trash, dude. It's been trash since it was hot when this how old I am. It was hot when it first opened up. Now it ain't nothing that.
When did it first open up, Corey?
1996.
You know when I first went there?
When?
1999.
See? it used to be hot back in the day. What I would be interested to see.
It's in Arizona. It's still hot.
There's no the newest ride that they have is what, a swing line, a zip line?
You said the highest?
No, the newest thing they had was the cable drop.
The cable drop. So it's like, number one, it's like in the armpit. It's like in two armpits. It's located in the armpit of the freeway, but it's also located in the armpit of a discarded mall. That if it wasn't for Walmart, that discarded mall, half of it is already gone. The other half wouldn't even survive. And by the way, not to mention, that's one of the most heaviest drug trafficking areas in Central Phoenix, is right there on I-17 and Dunlap Road, where Castles and Coasters and all your kids are.
I'm not gonna lie. I personally get my weed off the Sea Dragon. I'm just saying. And if you dig in the clown's nose on hole 13 of the mini golf, you can get some good cocaine.
And don't stay too late at Castles and Coasters, because you don't want to be there for the Grand Theft Auto car race that's going to happen around the track that they built around that stupid mall, that discarded old Metro Center mall that has nothing but a Walmart. Is the movie theater still there?
No, it's totally shut down.
It's totally shut down, and it should be, because you should not have a place that has an amusement park where you can get a kilo of Coke and a $5 BJ all at the same time within a block radius of
That actually sounds like a great place. It's like a little bit of Vegas in Arizona.
It is.
It's horrible over there. That is not a very...
It's Agus.
My friend Smedley, he used to take his kids to that damn theater on Wednesday night for $5 ticket movie night. And that's the only way they could get people into that discarded theater.
Actually, it got so bad that movie theater went $5 all the time.
Dang.
Dude,
I used to go there for opening days, because opening days normally, you're spending like $10, $15 at any other reputable theater. You go to this theater, and they had all the bootleg movies, people walking through the screen, all kinds of stuff. $5.
Dude, I remember going there when I went out in public pre-panty, and my friend Smedley was there with his boys, and he invited me to go, and he said, "Hey, I bought you a ticket. It's at the door. Just tell the attendant who you are." I walk up to the attendant, and it's a different attendant, and he's like, "Oh, I don't see a ticket here that says for Corey or anything like that." And I'm like, "Well, I don't want to argue with you. It's only $5." And he says, "I'll just go in."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, see, I'm gonna go buy me a $9 popcorn.
Yeah, like who would lie about that?
I mean,
exactly.
He didn't give two craps.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing is while I was there, I was trying to conceal my identity, dark shades and hoodie and stuff like that. Got recognized by 4 people.
Man,
Dang,
I remember back in the day
famous.
when we used to go to that movie theater, we used to sneak our friends in. And the way you did that is we had enough for 2 tickets. So we have 7 of us. So what you do is
Wait a
We
minute.
went-
that
we-
math don't add up.
7
2 into
people off of
7?
2 tickets. What you do is
Uh-huh.
you go two people buy the tickets, right?
Scam
They
alert.
go in. They go in. Then you give the stubs to one person. That person goes out and brings another person in. And then that person that you just brought in, you give the stub to. He goes
Wow.
out, brings another person in, and then you keep
Each one
going
teach
in.
one. Each one teach one.
Wow.
And so
See, in
all
my
7 of us are
hood,
in.
we just opened the side door.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably
Like,
what y'all
come
did.
on, you just
Yeah, but
adding
you run
steps
a-
to your Apple Watch.
You run a greater risk because if a cleaning person comes by and see the slide door open and they see you opening it in, you run a greater risk. This one, you're literally just walking out and you're walking in, and it's a different person who walks out each time. You can't say, oh, one person just keeps going in and out and bringing new people in.
Yeah,
But
but I'm not
I-
worried about the cleaning person saying, "Ayúdame, negros."
But I know what theater DA was going to, because the theater down in downtown Phoenix, the old Arizona Center,
Yeah.
you didn't even have to open up the door. One of the employees that worked at the theater would open the door for you.
I bet
Bro,
they was
the-
sneaking people
Ooh,
in
there
too.
was hood down there,
Hey,
boy.
the Arizona Center was one of my go-tos. Those ones, they literally just let you walk in.
Yeah, it was pretty to look at, but man, it was horrid up in there. All right, DA, what else you got for Phoenix poppin'?
This one is for Corey.
Oh,
Ooh.
Arizona election audit. Secretary of State threatening to decertify Maricopa County election equipment. Now, when I read that, what does that say to you, Corey? They're going to decertify the equipment.
Well, it's very simple. I believe we have a audio clip that we played earlier, and I will play it again.
I don't care.
I don't.
What?
I don't give a rat's ass about this. Here's the thing. We basically, the part of the Republican Party in Arizona hired this Acme audit company from Florida to come in and audit our election results and our ballots. This will be the fourth audit of our election ballots.
Oh, geez.
And no prior audit has come up with anything to say that there was any type of fraud. This company that came in to Arizona that was hired by a part of the Republican Party in Arizona, and I say a part because it's not all of the Republican Party. Some of the Republican Party in Arizona is like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
And the other
Yeah.
side of it are just dead set against the fact that Arizona flipped blue. Really didn't flip blue. It almost flipped a little purple in my eyes because,
Yeah.
you know, when you mix blue and red together, you get purple.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was really
And
down.
it was even.
It was really even. You know, just a
Okay.
little bit more to the blue than so I call it purple.
Got
But
it.
there are some people out there that are just they're just dead set on the fact that this was something was hinky, something was wrong. This audit company that is up in here right now didn't even realize that what type of pins you use on your ballots. So if they do find anything, it is going to have such zero relevance and such zero impactfulness.
Well, you
Because
say that.
3 other more reputable audit agencies have come through. Even a federal level audit agency has come through. Why they're still dragging this on months later, I know not. Even if they did find something, DA, that would turn Arizona red, it's not going to undo what's going on in the White House.
Yeah.
You would have to change over 7 more states for that
Like
to
2
happen.
more. Like 2 more.
Still, it's stupid. So you know what? Decertifying that equipment down there, I don't care at this point. They're already making it hard enough for disadvantaged individuals to even try to vote in this state. It's sickening. I was going to launch a full-on embargo campaign against our current governor, Doug Ducey, but then someone pulled my ear back and said, Corey, don't waste your breath, because his time limit is up anyway. His ass is gone at the end of this, no matter what. So, of course, he is just going no holds bar, dumb F in the last stages of his tenure, because he knows that he's going to be out and in Cabo with Ted Cruz by the end of the next election cycle. So he's doing all the damage he wants to do right now. And,
can see that.
and there's nothing that's going. So you know what? All the visceral that I had for Doug Ducey, you know what? It was misplaced and it was mistimed. That whole broke, dumbass MFer is gone at the end of this term, and we'll be done with him. The only thing that we got to do now is get somebody in there that's smarter than he. And I'm not talking about someone that's Republican or someone that's Democrat. I'm talking about someone that's an adult politician who's smart. I'm tired of these little punk ass kids getting in these offices and getting in these offices and making these stupid laws. Yeah. I'm tired of it. And Douchey is one. He is nothing but an angry, middle-aged, balding, fat baby. That's all that he is. Woo. And someone needs to give him his pacifier, pat him on his back, and put that little cow out to pasture. Woo. I would have said, go Old Yeller on him, but that's a little offensive.
Yeah. And you'll have the Secret Service on you.
But I don't care about them discrediting these stupid election machines. They're just freaking machines. If they want to discredit any machine, discredit Lil D's laptop. That's what they should discredit. Discredit that. Audit that. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Phoenix?
Oh, I'm sorry. We got one more?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. And that has been Phoenix Poppin'.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up?
I didn't mean to get political on there, but
I mean, I started it.
You did start it.
Yeah,
it's
you
just,
did
it's
start
just, it's just. It's
And
just
Corey finished it. Boom, mic drop. Let's go.
Boom, mic drop. Wrong button. Damn it. All right. So, we have a photo shoot coming up on Saturday, boys.
Yeah.
And yes,
You're
I
not
am.
a diva.
I'm not a diva. But I am milking it for all that it's worth. We have a wonderful photographer who is very much known for her outside photography.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm not going to give her props right now until after I see the final product. I've been burned before. I give someone praise and they get extra business. And then I end up having a shit final. Oops.
Dang, we did so good.
73-24.
We did so good, babyface.
You know what? You did so good because I sure didn't want to edit tonight's show. And last week you did really good last week, DA.
I'm a professional.
I got out of this building so early. The parking lot security guy was like,
What are you doing out of here?
"Did your show fail?
Wow,
did you have
Rufus?
a technical problem?"
Dang.
I was like, "Nope, I didn't have no edits." Man, I got out of here so early, DA. I was able to go buy Taco Bell.
Damn.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I've been craving Taco Bell lately.
I've been craving you. But the thing is that we, I totally forgot what I was going to make that stupid joke. What was I saying?
You was talking about we have a photo shoot and you milking it for everything.
Oh, yeah, we have a photo shoot. And while we're doing the photo shoot, folks, never before, this is what we do. We're going to be having a drone producer flying around us the whole time while we're doing photos.
I didn't even know that. What?
So we have.
Thanks for reading the email.
Yeah. He just doesn't pay attention.
It was literally in the email.
Maybe he didn't read that part of the email that said you will be sacrificed at the end of the photo shoot, DA.
Like an Armageddon type of sacrifice?
We are going to sacrifice you to the podcast gods.
I don't see that email. Is it on Facebook?
I hate you so much. But we're gonna have
hentai.
We're gonna have a drone flying around us while we're doing this, and this is our photo shoot, folks, for our new jerseys. So we'll be all sporting our jerseys. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this probably is not gonna help me with my diva argument. I will be wearing some old school South Pole boots.
Ooh.
South Pole got boots.
South Pole got boots from back in the day.
I'm gonna dig in the crate and bring out my lugs.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Dude, you know what? I think we should wear some type of boot like that because we're gonna be out in the middle of the desert.
You're really gonna make me have to go in the crates and figure out where I have all my boots.
You got to dig through the crates. Don't dig through any of Little D's crates because they're clearly not organized properly.
All I see is women's shoes, and I can honestly see you sporting these.
Okay,
with
my
a little
shoes
fur on the side.
My shoes may or may not be women's
bottom
shoes.
jeans, boots with the fur.
With the fur.
Had the whole club looking at her.
What? She hit the
hit
floor.
the floor.
Oh no!
Next thing you know, shorty got
Low.
Can you do the next verse on that real quick? What's the next verse on that?
I don't even know.
It's something about the Reeboks with the straps, right?
Yeah.
This bitch got 2 pairs of feet.
Don't all girls have two
The
pairs
boots with
of
the
feet?
fur and the Reeboks with the strap. She's either mismatching shoes.
Hold on. You're gonna make me look these lyrics up real quick.
Look them up. It makes no sense.
DA, but girls do have 2 sets of feet, right?
No,
How
how
else do they walk all over you?
I see what you did there. That now hit the music. You can't do. Oh, there you go.
I can't. DA.
You can't get none right.
I can't. Not tonight.
Not this week. It's just a bad week.
It's a bad week for Corey.
I get it. You're working in the red zone.
I didn't even get into that, did I?
Okay, so
DJ's just gonna drag this long show on.
Yeah,
He's mad that I'm right.
No. I think what's going on here is they describe the girl's outfit. I think what's going on here is they describe the girl's outfit in the first one, because then the next verse says, "Then baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strap."
With the strap.
She turned around and gave that big booty a smack.
Yeah.
So she's wearing the apple bottoms with the sweats over them.
Okay, maybe it's 2 different girls though.
Or maybe this girl's just overdressed.
Yeah. Maybe she's just wearing a bunch of shit.
Thank you, DA. I appreciate it. You almost made it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you tonight. At least he did it where it's at the end, and I can find it next to my edit.
You're welcome. That was nothing but liquor in that last little bit.
I was like, oh, finally, we're going to get a live stroke on the air.
Woo, we almost did.
All right, my apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you. Yes, you have a question, DJ?
No, I'm having a stroke.
Oh,
yeah, you got to lift that arm up.
Oh, yeah, lift
He smells toast.
Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store, now open with more. Now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small, independently owned business. FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com, or send a gift. We love surprise us to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Look us up, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show. When they ask you what's it all about, do your mask, even though you may be vaccinated and you still want to wear your mask, and people try to make you feel bad about wearing your mask, but that's okay. You can wear your mask if you want to. It's a free effing country. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor, Doug the DA Andrew, and DJ Little D and Absentia.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people. Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.